certainly the tale of two halves. And, you know, one week you lose by 1 point, you think you played pretty well, and the next week maybe you're not as happy as how you played, but you come away with a win. So we'll take the win and go to 4-2. But, you know, the first half was certainly something that you want to forget. Credit Indiana. I mean, they were going very rapidly with their going very quickly with their offensive game, snapping it about every 12 seconds. I think they scored in a minute 15 in the first drive. But we had too many penalties. Really didn't do enough, and obviously things didn't look good. I thought at halftime we refocused. Players did a great job of just sort of setting the tone in the locker room a little bit and just among themselves and just sort of rallying back. I felt like we came out the second half, and you know, we only got a field goal the first series, but we started playing much better. Played much better on defense. You know, give up 2 first downs and 30 yards in the second half. You know, offensively played extremely well in the fourth quarter. I felt controlling the ball the last 6 minutes were key in the game, and then obviously it was great to see Aaron Burbage make the catches he made, and then also great to see Benny Fowler with the big catch, and Le'Veon Bell made some impressive runs at the end of the game. Excuse me. Sorry. But I'll just take questions.
Mark, you pulled the team out to the field right when the first quarter was ending and gathered everyone around. You just tell us.
At the first quarter?
At the end of the first quarter, you gathered everybody kind of onto the field. It kind of looked like you were.
Yeah. Yeah, we just had it. You know, we talked all week about, hey, we got to play. Every day, it's not easy. You've got to come ready to play. And I don't know whether, you know, and I always think our focus is there. I always think we have good practices. And, you know, I felt really good yesterday, really good this morning. But, you know, we came out the first quarter and didn't play well. You know, way too many penalties. Didn't get anything going on offense. Find ourselves down 17-0 at the end of the first half. You know, they blooped one on like an onside kick, blooper on us. You know, very fortunate. Probably the difference in the game, really, stopping them for a field goal at the end of the first half, and them deciding to kick that field goal rather than go for it on fourth down. But you know, they're up and they can have that opportunity to do those things. So.
Were they doing things you didn't expect, or just executing well?
I think execution. You know, those are the things that we worked on all week. The jailbreak go, which they hit their last touchdown on. The bubble go. But they made plays. We knew all week long, I felt all week long, that one thing that I knew about Indiana, they were going to throw the ball up and their guys would go up and play the football in the deep part of the field. That was one thing that you knew that they were going to be able to do. They got the ball in space out there. They did a great job in terms of recognizing and really executing their philosophy, their offensive philosophy with quick plays. You know, I'm talking about, you know, a play every 12, 13 seconds, 14 seconds, and doing it consistently throughout the game when they wanted to.
How frustrating were all to you with all the personal fouls, especially early in the game?
Pretty frustrating, you know. I'm sure that I showed it, but you know, it just seemed like one after another, and you know, I guess we'll look at the film to see how they, you know, what happened on those. But I know that a couple of them were undisciplined penalties, and we can't have those. We can't win with those. We can't give them 30 yards and penalties on a drive. Those type of things can't happen to us. So we need to regroup. We're a 4-2 football team. Any way you look at it, maybe not the 4-2 football team that we thought we were, but you know, we've lost 2 games to 2 undefeated teams at this point, and you know. We got Iowa next week. We better come ready to play.